What is happening, Retro Maniacs? It's Joe Day coming at you from Mike's Retro Trading Cards, and today we are going to do a little bit of a mail day. But before we get to that, hit the music. Alright, let's get right into it. I usually don't have a mail day this big, so I don't usually record them. We'll get a card here and there at the time, but I was looking to finish some sets, so I went out and signed up some cards. First couple here looks like they're plain white envelopes. I am not opposed as a buyer or a seller, but I will tell you this: when you use tape to to cover up the whole envelope, that can be a pain. All right, there we go. Now we're taking the gas. Nice little thank you card. Oh, I thought it was going to be all Marvel stuff. We have a Green Lantern. This is from, oh, that's such a cool card. This is from DC Master Series from, I believe, 94. I ripped a box of this. I don't think we put it up on the channel yet, but no exaggeration, I did not get a single insert. The box was clearly searched probably back in the mid-90s. So if I want to complete the whole set with the inserts, I'm going to have to buy them. And I think Mike had a couple I need as well. Here's just a straight up plain white envelope. When I ship stuff in plain whites, I usually, it involves 3 pieces of cardstock, a penny sleeve, and painter's tape. So, all right. This one, this looks dangerous. The card's definitely not protected, so. Card's not protected at all. All right. This is the Specialist from the 1993 Marvel Universe. This is the insert set. They went away from holograms and did these red foil cards, so I needed this one, and there's a couple others. It might be the next box, but I needed this one and a couple others to complete that set. Okay, now we've got a bubble mailer here. Oh, here we go, some DC stuff. From that same set, the Green Lantern came in. Here's Hawkman. I almost said Hawkeye. Hawkman and Green Arrow. Pretty cool. So there was the Spectre cards, the double-sided Spectre cards, and then there were the foil cards. And like I said, I think Mike has Wonder Woman and Flash set aside for me. All right. There is a shipping tape shortage because the guy used all of it on this one. Okay, here we go. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay. Here we go. Invoice. Don't love the packing on this, but I saw this lot. See, you got cards sliding all over the place. I saw this lot of 5 out of the 9 foil cards. I needed 5 of them. I didn't need these 5. Now I have an extra Tiger Wild, but I think you got 4 per box. So I got the 4 that I was supposed to get in the box, and instead of buying another box, I just was on the lookout for these. And I needed Fearmaster, Punisher, Ravage, Doom, and Specialist. So I am all set. I completed that Series 4 set. It'll be cool, though, because they're all interconnected. So I think Vulture goes here, Spider-Man's here. So it's a cool set. Terrible shipping, but cool set nonetheless. I actually had a guy in Pittsburgh who was selling. I asked him if he would give me a deal on if I bought like multiple ones, and he said, "Oh no, these are selling like hotcakes. I can give you a deal." So, and then he wanted me to come pick them up. He was offering free shipping. He's like, "Oh, since you're in Pittsburgh, you can just come pick them up." So you want to charge me? You don't want to give me a deal for buying more than one. You know, I'd be buying like 4 or 5. And you also want to save money on shipping and make me come and pick it up. So, hard passing that. I ended up finding that. And they actually looked in better shape. I don't remember what this is. Oh, okay, here we go. So, I had the set of Marvel Masterpieces Series 2. I have most of the regular base set, just from stuff from my grandparents' house that I had in storage. So, but I didn't have any of the inserts. And I remember this insert set. It's such a cool set. These are the, they were really pushing the 2099 storyline. So, you have all these. I think these were all part of the X-Men or whatever. X-Force, maybe. X-Men 2099. But yeah, pretty cool set. I had a bunch of these when I was a kid. I was like 13 or 14 when this set came out. But I didn't have any when I went through the cards from my grandparents' house. So I figured got a decent deal that averaged out to about $5 a card. So I'll take them out and I'll reuse these top loaders, which is great. I'll take them out and put them in my binder. All right. And last but not least, this is, I'm just going to show you. This is a pretty big one. Most expensive thing of the video. Not packed the best, but not packed the worst. All right, here we go. This is a box of 1990 Marvel Universe Series 1. I'm going to tell you right now, I got this for a little over $400, which, you know, the box isn't in the best shape. And it's definitely not the original seal. So this has definitely been searched, and I'm fine with that. I'm not going to get any of the bonus holograms. I don't really buy these boxes for the holograms anyway. The idea is I'll rip this. I'll probably do a video. I haven't done a video of 1990 Series 1. I've done 2, 3, and 4, I believe. But yeah, this one I'll do the rip video, and then I'll pull aside any possible SGC grading candidates, anything I think of the main characters, the key characters that'll get a 10. And then I will replenish my eBay listing, the pick your own, finish your set singles listing. So, like I said, I suspect this was searched. If it wasn't searched recently for the holograms, it was pretty easy to figure out where the holograms were. If it wasn't searched recently, it was probably searched back in the early 90s. But I don't suspect I'll get a hologram unless they miss them. But like I said, that is not the reason to buy them. The holograms are usually so off-centered and scuffed up coming out of the pack. It doesn't really matter. I'd rather, you know, have a bunch of Spider-Man base or some Stan Lee, Mr. Marvel base, things like that. So, all right, that'll do it.